Hello. Hi guys. Hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. Hello and welcome. So this is episode 1 of BJD Tea Time VChat. So I'm just gonna try this out just because I want to see how this goes. But I wanted to do kind of like a webcast thing, and so my idea behind it is that I would like to have like a set of questions or topic or themes put up in place. And I would love to invite people from the community to do the hangout with me, so it's not just me by myself. And I would kind of just like pose the questions, and then like you guys could answer them, and we'll take turns, and it'll be awesome. And then of course, if you can bring a cup of tea or coffee, and then your BJDs, because I guess that's like the theme of it. Yeah, I'm still kind of learning how to do this, so hopefully I'll get this like awesome by the next time I do this. From what I understand, I provided a link on my Facebook, and I think I also did it in the there's like 2 different chats. There's like a group chat, and then there's like a pop out like from the video chat. So I have the one that pop out from the videos chat, and I can see people talking through there. There's nothing in that other chat. So I'm assuming everyone's in this one and not the other one. But I will provide the link if some people are not camera shy and they want to join in, which I would seriously love, because that's like the point of this, is that I want other people in here too, and not just me. So that way people that, you know, they'll see if they see this, they can see what it's like being in the community and get a different perspective from different people that, you know, have been in the hobby for, you know, maybe 10 years, you know, maybe like 20 years or whatever, or maybe if they're complete, like just new people to the hobby. I think that would be amazing. So I'm trying, okay, I think I totally screwed this up. I'm trying to get the link, and I did the wrong one. Let me switch it and try it again. So yeah, this is like the first one, so hopefully, yay! Success! Hopefully I'll get some people in, and then I can do some fun broadcasting, which would be great. So yes, if you have questions, or if you want to ask something, you guys can go ahead and I guess it's through that chat system that's in place. I don't know how this magical chat thing is happening, but I do see people talking, so I'm assuming it's working. So I know who you are. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool. I was like, if I talk, will it mess her up? So I bought 3 of my babies.
Yay!
Asenva, can you imagine? Okay, I have like I think 8 now. But when we first met, I had 2, and I have 8.
It's a disease. That's what happens. You're just. It's like I'm just gonna get one, and then you're like,
I only want boys. I only want boys. I want fishy boys. But now like I have as many girls as I have boys. I'm like, but girls have cuter clothes.
Really? I love the boys, and I love boy clothes. Like that is like the best thing ever, because it's like all your hopes and dreams.
Look at this wig.
It is cute.
Look, my friend made her bows too. They have like little monsters and stuff all printed on them.
Suck up.
So cute. Oh, and my friend Spore. Have you ever heard of her? Her name's Spore. She's been my friend for forever. And she sends me little packages every now and then. And she's a thing. She sends me the most messed up Yu-Gi-Oh figurines she can. Like she always finds like really messed up Yami Yugi figures, and she sends to me. And one of them had this necklace, so she actually has the Millennium Puzzle.
Oh snap, yo!
But no, Spore. She's like she'll go to like game shops and be like, "This is really dumb. I know who wants it," because I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
That is amazing.
Like, the one I have right now, the latest one I have right now is riding my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
That is amazing. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. It's great. I like watching the Abridged series. It's so funny.
Actually, wait, oh, someone joined the
Anytime I get a new person, I'm gonna be like, yeah, success. Hello, other person.
Hello.
What dolls did you bring?
I brought my mini Feliria.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Is it a little maid outfit?
Huh?
Is it a little maid outfit?
No, it's the full set outfit.
Oh, so cute. I haven't been keeping up with Fairlane full sets. Like, I haven't been keeping up with doll stuff in a while, so I'm trying to do this because like I miss the hobby.
Yeah. I've been so busy I haven't had time for dolls, so this is a nice break.
I've fallen in the hole of collecting marble figures and like Funko Pop. Like, I bought 2 figures yesterday that are just Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes, but they're cats, and it's bad. It's getting bad. Because I have 5 figures on the way to me right now.
Awesome. Well, you know what? Can we do introductions and then like whenever we get new people in, we'll like do introductions for them too. We'll be like, like we'll have like a magic word. We'll be like, BJD, like when a person like pops in, and then we'll like stop our conversation, and then like whoever comes in will be like,
this is me. This is my dolls.
Introduce yourself. Who are you? And then like we can continue on with the question. This is all gonna be new to me because like I have not. This is like episode 1, and I don't know.
Well, it's like when we used to do the tiny chats for BJD addicts, but it seems like it'll be a lot less glitchy than the tiny chats were.
Oh god, yes.
And then remember Kira X?
Yes.
Like, UK. I used to do chats with her all the time. I haven't talked to her in forever. Like I used to do chats all the time with her, and I forget her name too. And we were all in like a little tiny chat, and this guy came in. And the thing is, Carriex was the mod, and she went to get coffee, and this guy came in, and we couldn't ban him, but he was like exposing himself and like touching himself on our chat, and we're like, Carrie, we need you, help! Like she was gone for like 10 minutes, and he wouldn't go away, and she came back, she's like, oh god. So like, hopefully this is a lot better than that.
Oh,
it was
Lord.
awful. It was awful.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get anything like that. I only posted this like towards like BJD area things.
Yeah,
so
let's hope. Maybe the guy just typed maybe the guy thought he was typing in BJ and accidentally typed in a D.
Yeah, that is like the like one like thing that people will always like do double takes when they don't know what the hobby is, and you're like BJDs, and they're like,
what? Don't. My cat. He's getting awful close.
Okay, well I do have some questions for you guys, and then I do have a portion because this is gonna run till. I'm probably going to stop at like at 9:30 because nobody wants to see like a 4-hour broadcast. So I do have some questions, and we can do like a round robin. And then at the end, I do have a spot for open talk. I'm looking at like my schedule thingy that I tried to make to be all
professional.
I know. Did you catch that?
Professional, Asenva. I'm so proud of you.
Okay. So, first question up, and you know, if you guys are in the chat, and if you guys want to respond via chat, that'd be really cool too. Maybe I can go ahead and I'll read it out loud to whoever is responding in the chat. But my first question was, since this episode 1 is just about fun, I just labeled it just for fun. A lot of the questions are just going to be talking about things that you do just for fun regarding the hobby. And question number 1 is, what kind of things do you do for fun that you've picked up since joining the hobby, such as trades? Like, have you started doing face-ups? Have you dabbled into tailoring or doing seamstress work or, like, photography? What kind of things have you started?
Who wants to go first? I guess I will.
I was like, wait a minute, maybe I should have a system for that.
I'll just go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Since starting this hobby, I was already a cosplayer, so I already knew about sewing, but it definitely helped me learn about scaling sewing, because making a pair of pants for a human, making a pair of pants for a doll is, like, totally different. I also got really into modifications. Like, I had a Bobby Apollo, and I hated his hands, because you've seen the Apollo sausage hands. And so I boiled them, and then I gave him piercings and scars, and I took off the scars and the piercings, and I got really into modification, but the biggest thing I got into is I made wigs, and you've seen my wigs. I don't have any of my dolls wearing my wigs, but I love making the multicolor wigs because I love multicolor hair. My hair's all like faded right now, but like the biggest things I make wigs, and it like I've had people come and ask me to buy wigs, and I felt really bad. Like Rockin' wanted to buy a wig for me, and I'm like, I would do that, but I don't have any MSDs, and I just measured on their physical heads because I'm lazy. But I think the biggest thing that I've gotten from the hobby that I didn't have before is I'm much more creative with what I can do with like very little supplies. I guess that makes sense. Like I can make 2 wigs from a piece of fabric like this big, kind of like that. And so it's definitely helped me stretch that, I guess.
So you're like the MacGyver of BJD
Yeah.
wig making.
I am.
You're like, give me a paperclip, a roll of duct tape, and boom, I will make you a wig.
No, I have never bought fabric. I've only ever gone like different emails and gotten like the free 5 fabric swatches. But then they stopped doing that because I think they caught on to me because they don't do it anymore.
They're like, it's her! It's her!
I would use my friends' addresses, my friends' emails, like, hey, you're gonna get like a bunch of fur sent to your thing. Don't worry about it.
It's like a shady side business, and then like the police are involved, and like your mom's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "I just was making fur wigs for my
so
dog."
much fun fur. It's everywhere.
That's hilarious. That's amazing too. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, other buddy. I'm trying to see if I can catch your name. Kizuna. Do you want us to call you Kizuna, or do we even do introductions, guys? We didn't even.
Oh, we did
introductions, guys. I'm messing this all up, guys. I totally messed this up. Okay, episode 1, total failure. Don't watch the rest. I'm just kidding. It's because I know Ringo. So how should we address you, madame?
Me. Well, everyone in the doll hobby calls me Ringo, but most people call me Jack now. By the way, Asenva, I don't know if I've told you, but it's he.
Yes.
But, okay. But no, I've known Asenva, how long have we known each other now? It's been years. I've known Asenva for a long time in the hobby, and that's how I know me, but everyone calls me Jack or Ringo. And these are 3 of my dolls. This is Hunter, Buffy, and Koji. So, you two. Kizuna. So,
Okay. I've been in the hobby for like maybe 3 or 4 years now. I have like a ton of minifees. I actually have a friend who like calls me the minifee queen, and I'm like, I really don't have that many. I have like 10. I am Kizuna Yui, and I run Foxy Designs. Kizu is fine, or Katie, either one. I brought my minifee Lyria in her full set. Her name is Cosette.
oh, Cosette, that's so cute.
She's my pride and joy of my collection, besides my SD that's like way up. I have my husband.
Fan of TA joined! BJD!
BJD!
I have a Feeble Siona.
Pretty.
Her name is Anari. She's in her kimono. So, as far as like getting into the BJD hobby, like I was already a cosplayer, and I had just started dabbling and making my own cosplays. And so when I got into the BJD hobby, I'm like, oh, I'm only going to buy 1 doll. And I actually ended up buying 2 dolls for my first doll. And so I started making clothes for them by hand. And then all of a sudden it was like, I have to buy a sewing machine. And then like suddenly I had all this fabric. And I hadn't really done any trades or anything until I met Amanda of Sprouty BJD. And we started trading clothes back and forth. And it turned into this competition of who could send the other one more free stuff in their package. She actually beat me out. She sent me 2 giant medium flowery boxes full of fabric. So I lost. But nice. Basically, like, I make clothes. I make the multi-size headbands that you can see in my store, which is closed right now because I'm in the middle of a move. And I'm just really happy to be here and spend some time with some BJDers. My life has been really hectic, so this will be a nice break.
Yay! Okay, so we said BJD, and there was another friend that popped in. So, yay, fan of TA. Why don't you introduce yourself, and then we can ask you the question that we were answering right now.
Okay. So, I guess I'm fan of TA. Come March, I'll have been collecting dolls for 5 years, which is really crazy. Because I didn't anticipate ever getting more than, like, 2 dolls. I think someone said that earlier. And then now I currently have 12. So, oops.
Yeah.
Oops. And then this is my doll, Kazuya, and he is a light tan skin, Let's Odin. So
nice. Yeah. I see that tan skin. I see that tan skin,
So
yo.
pretty. Oh, I didn't mention. Sorry, I didn't say I just started in the while. I've been in the hobby for about 6 or 7 years now, going on 7 years. And I gave him the names. This is Hunter. He's a Ling Fang, dolphin and Ling Fang. Buffy is an asleep idol in coral, and Koji is a what's the name of it? Jolly plus arbor. Oh, a new person, BJD.
Yeah, BJD! Yay! Another friend to introduce us. Yes, BJD!
BJD!
Oh my god.
Every time someone joins, you have to scream BJD and like wave your hands.
Like, super excited. I just wish I could see, like, if I hovered over y'all's name, like, if I could see your name. So,
can.
I don't know. Let's see, but when I click on it, like, it stays on that camera, because I'm, like, the controller.
Oh, yeah,
of the
you're
cameras.
live. Well,
So-
Nyx and Yuki are the new people.
So, friend in the orange shirt, because I can't unless I
That's
can click
Yuki.
my name with it. Yes, Miss
That's me.
You want to introduce yourself so that way.
Is your doll? Sorry, your doll looks like Yuki from Fruits Basket.
His name actually is Yuki.
He is so spot on.
He's so spot on.
A lot,
40?
what is it? 50? What is he? 58 centimeters? It's a relatively large doll, and he was naked for the longest time because I forgot my clothes at my grandmother's house. I'm like, no, I can't put him on the mantle now. He's naked.
He's like, why? Why?
You do this to me.
I can't find his cute little top hat though. The only
But that hair is so Yuki Soma.
Great.
Hi.
Next that joined the conversation.
I did.
Next, would you like to introduce yourself next?
right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. So, I'm not supposed to eat the cat's food and water, right?
Hi, Mom.
Asenva says hi, Mom.
Hi, Simba.
My mom says hi. I'll feed the cats when I'm done with this, okay?
Yay!
They
now
got
we
fed
can
last
see
night.
Nix's
They're
camera.
fine.
Phoenix still here and
Yeah, I
answer the
did. I'm
video.
literally live being recorded on YouTube right now, Mom.
Oh, good. Can you call your kids?
Hi, Nix.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know
Mom,
if you want us
please.
to call you Nix, but
Okay, sorry, my mom's gone now. Hi! She's like, feed the cats! I feel Mom.
Okay, good. My cat's not in here because he'll be more than happy to join us.
My cat's right there.
Oh, I'm
name is-
waiting for him to return.
Oh my god, your cat looks like my cat.
My cat, his name is Ziggy Stardust.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show off my cat. This
Okay.
is Kiwi.
Oh, hi, Kiwi.
He looks like the other cat.
This is Ziggy.
I have my puppy.
Hi, puppy. What's your puppy's name? Chloe went from BJD to Hey, show us your animal.
Everyone has to show their
people's whole name is being introduced to the world.
He's like, why am I on the computer?
What's happening? What's happening? Ziggy? Okay. Ziggy loves cuddles, and now he's decided that it's time.
Yeah, it's his bedtime, so he's like, let me sleep.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, my mom interrupted us. I apologize. It's like the most dumb thing. I'm like, Mom, go away.
okay. So next,
Okay.
would you like us to call you Nix or
Kiana works. My name's Kiana.
Okay,
Kiana?
Ziggy, I swear to God.
And do you have any doors?
Yeah, what dogs did you bring?
Oh, this is my Mystic Kids Evelyn. Her name is
Nice.
Tiffany.
Shout out to MK. MK.
Yeah, Mr. Kids. Of course, you would shout out to MK. She's really cute.
Thank you.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so we did actually put forth the first question, so we'll give a chance for Fan of TA and for Nix and for Yuki to answer the question. So let's go. Yay, BJD! Yay! Okay, and we'll come back to Sarah in just a bit, but let me go ahead and let these friends answer the question too. So Fan of TA, our first question was, what are some trades that you have picked up, or have you picked up any trades in the hobby, aka like face-ups, doing photography, seamstressing stuff? Like, have you?
I have done a little of everything probably, except body modifications. Other than like piercings, I haven't done much of that. But I have, I've always done the face-ups because I am poor. And then I did clothing. I haven't made anything on him, but a couple of my other dolls are wearing clothes that I made. And then I'm in the process of like making fairy wings for one of my dolls.
Nice.
So working on that. And then I actually had to take like a photography class. So I did doll photography for that. And yeah, I've done like piercing and stuff like that. So
Cool.
I haven't really made anything for him. My thought process was of dividing his toes so he can wear basically sandals, or what my dad likes to call them, thongs.
Yeah.
I'm serious. He either calls them stories or thongs, and I'm sitting there like, hey, his toes can be split. He can wear sandals now.
I did something like that with this doll, Koji. His hands were like webbed together, and I spent like a year slowly sanding his hands before I got bored, and I just went, screw it, and I bought jointed hands.
Nice.
More power to you, because that was a process that even I couldn't do.
It looks like you can basically heat the resin up because one of them is super thin.
Yeah, that's what his hands look like. There's like
This
little
one's super
holes.
thin that you can take like a pin and ring it straight through.
Oh, I did sandpaper.
It up enough without ruining the foot.
Worst case scenario, it's a foot and you can cover it up with a shoe if you do something weird.
Yeah.
So next, let's head. And I already forgot your name. It starts with it sounded really cool when you said it.
It's Kiana.
Kiana. I was like, it sounds really cool. Kiana. So Kiana, have you picked up any trades since starting the hobby?
I mean, I've like tried face-ups and stuff. Those were totally not for me. that didn't go down so well. Like she doesn't have a face-up anymore because I've tried like a couple of different face-ups and it was just like no.
It's definitely a skill you have to hone.
Yeah. And my family was just like, keep trying, and I was like, no, I'm good.
Aww.
I mean, I like taking pictures, so I do take pictures when I have time, but since I'm in school, you know, I'm a senior in high school, so I have barely any time for anything.
Oh, you guys are so
Once you hit college, you're not going to do any better.
Oh my god, no.
It's going to get a lot busier once you hit college.
Yeah.
Shoot, when you like get married and stuff.
Oh,
that's when the real ride begins.
So, your husband's a lot of work. We know this. I think last time I participated in a chat, he tried drinking like milk from his like his airbrush. He's like, "What? I'll drink it from my airbrush." Yeah.
God. Yeah, no, he's in the other room. He's not allowed.
Wait, who's running?
Hi, BJD!
Yay!
New
I'm on the
friend.
call.
So, friend, bro, would you
Oh my
like to
gosh,
introduce yourself?
I'm Brock. I'm 13 at the moment. Very small for my age. And I really don't collect resin dolls, but I have Hoojus. I have Phoebe.
Yeah!
I love my Hoojos. I have
Phoebe
two.
and my Nano. My baby.
Nice.
I used to
my
have a Nano
baby.
Freya. I gave it to my brother.
I love
Yeah.
Hoojos so much. They're so great. They're such
Oh my
good dolls.
gosh, I was freaking out because I got them from my grandparents, and my grandparents knew nothing about BJDs. And once they came in the mail, I started freaking out because I'm like, oh my gosh, finally!
Yeah.
I've been wanting Phoebe for like a year or so now, and I'm just
Nice.
so overwhelmed that I had her.
Best grandparents award.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Like,
Seriously.
I had to teach them what it was. They didn't even know what the website was.
Yeah.
They got them from the junkie spot. I'm like, at least they didn't screw up the order and went on like something, like some random website, like some untrusty seller on eBay.
Yeah, like they didn't get you like.
They
a
could
week
have
after.
gone down a really dark path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Awesome.
I remember ordering a doll from somebody that got kicked out of a couple of groups, and I was freaking out because I found out like a month later that I bought something from that same girl, and I was like, oh my gosh, all my money's gonna get wasted. She's not gonna send me the doll. Oh.
I worked at a booth at a convention selling dolls, and then within a few months after selling those dolls at the booth, and I was like really happy, had a good time. Turns out the girl I was working for was actually selling recasts as legitimate dolls. I'm like, no, people are gonna
That's
like,
always
trust
a-
me.
That's always a struggle.
It was such a huge struggle. I was really upset because she had Exhume limiteds, and I was like, these are so cool, and they were cast.
Wow.
BJD! BJD!
BJD!
My new friend! Okay, so it just says the on my Google Hangout. So
Yeah, it just says
you're
the.
gonna have to introduce yourself.
Hi, the.
Hey.
We will call that person the.
So, introduce yourself and
Yeah, I am. My name is Cassidy. My username is weird, so don't worry about that.
So Cassidy, who do you have? Who are you holding?
This is Doe. She is a Kid Sky OST.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got one of those sweaters too? I love
Yeah.
those sweaters. Oh my
She's
gosh.
currently not wearing pants, but
I'll take
You
and wear no pants
know.
either.
No one needs to know about that.
It's all good. We couldn't even tell beforehand because you had it strategically placed here. So
Oh yeah.
Sweater dress.
it's all good. There's no judging in this VChat. It's all good.
All
We're all
right.
good.
Oh my gosh.
Equal ground here, guys.
I just switched rooms and now I'm stressing because there's all these. I collect way more dolls than just BJDs, and there's all these dolls like staring at me now, and I'm like already stressed out because.
It's okay. Asenva's a loser who collects Barbies.
That's like my closet.
Yeah, I'm in my bedroom and my wall is covered in dolls. Like,
Literally, you look up and there's
Cabbage Patch Kids.
that's like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh figurines. Okay, you're not alone. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
Great.
You're not alone.
So much
I
greatness.
have like all these old vintage Cabbage Patch Kids from my mother on my wall.
Yes.
That's old
That's
school,
okay.
man.
I have
yeah.
some roses that are collecting dust.
I was just talking. I ordered Captain America figures, but they're Captain America and Bucky Barnes as
Yes.
cats. So, like, they're cat figures. So you are not alone in the not
You
just
are not
looking
alone. Look at this.
BJDs. Bear!
It's a bear.
It's
Look
a
at the
vintage
Downy
bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I-
moved all my stuffed animals over here, so they're out of the fridge.
All my stuffed
Oh my
animals are
god.
on the couch.
I like how it's turned into
Yeah.
this mess of everyone like showing like the rest of the
But no worries.
the things that we honestly have and we keep tucked away that nobody's supposed to see.
It's like,
Or
to be honest, like our room's a mess, but you don't need to see all that.
Yeah, no, exactly. You don't need to see the pile of laundry right next to
I
me.
have things that are hiding in my room too.
You have a Dennis one? I have an Axel one on my couch right over there.
Like this is just like a small section, and then I have like a whole bunch of posters rolled up in one corner. I have
Sound like you're-
anime. I have panda stuff in my closet. You're okay.
I have entirely too much stuff.
chat full of nerds.
Oh my god.
We're all nerds.
Oh my
we're all
god,
terrible.
these BJDs,
Like,
dude.
you
You
know,
guys.
my
are
phone, my
hilarious.
pillow, my laptop is propped up on
One of
pillows.
those little posable wooden mannequin things.
Sitting
Oh, I
nice.
have one of those too. Yeah.
All the way up there on my shelf, but I don't know why.
The worst part of this is my laptop is propped up, and it's propped up on a body pillow, but it's one of those anime body pillows. It's like the half-dress Haruhi Suzumiya. I'm like, you're propping up the computer today. There you go,
Yes.
I have a
I have
laptop.
like a huge collection of manga books sitting in my closet because it doesn't fit in the bookshelf.
Okay, let's get back on topic.
Okay. I think I need to create a word that will get us back together. Because I love you guys. It's
Let's
great to
use
hear.
greasy potatoes.
But
Potato.
I wanted to get
I don't know.
BJD.
That was like
And
another word for
I
it.
do like how when a new person comes in, we do like BJD, and then like
Yeah.
that announces that they're there. So maybe we can think of another word like
Resin. We'll shout resin. when we
resin.
get back
I was
on
gonna
topic.
say resin. Okay, cool.
We'll say resin with being on topic.
If it starts straying off topic, like we'll just like nicely just be like resin,
Resin.
so that way we
Keep it
can
on
go
the, keep
back.
it on them.
'Cause I actually have one.
He's
Throw in four more questions.
Oh my
I'm
god.
already like halfway through the time.
Why?
You mean you actually wanted us to answer the question?
Like, what did you
I
expect
foolishly
from
thought.
Now he's wearing short sleeves.
It's all good. It's all good. That's all good. So I'm just gonna jump to the next question, just because I kind of just want to ask this next question. So what I'll do is that I'll go down the line. So I'm assuming you guys can see the stream, not the stream, but like what is the stream? The stream. And I have control over the cameras. So if I highlight you, then that will just mean that it's your turn to talk. So. The question that I have is any guilty pleasures that you have. So something that you're just like, yeah, do that. Like guilty pleasure, for example, could be like you like to, I don't know, buy clothing for your guy dolls that is like very K-pop or J-pop-ish because you wish your loved one would wear it, which is totally
that's
not
your confession.
me.
That's your confession.
That's not mine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go ahead. So, bro, deep dark secrets. If not, you can just say pass, and then we'll go to the next person.
Okay. My deep dark secret is my Hooju girl. I've actually been drawing tattoos for
Wait,
her.
BJD? No. We lost her. Okay.
What? I'm here.
She's there.
Okay, you're there.
I mean-
Sorry.
So I've been secretly drawing tattoos for her, but they are totally not her style, and so I decided to draw them, and I just started etching randomly on all of my other dolls. So now the love would be shared with, and also I'm addicted to Obitsu 27 centimeters now, thanks to my best friend.
Yeah. So power.
Well, I use them for my pull-ups, so it's like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna pass to Fanny. Hey.
Oh, okay. Oh god. So I guess one guilty pleasure is I enjoy taking slightly risque photo shoots.
Hey, you're not alone.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
You're definitely not alone.
No. And that sounds bad coming from a younger.
Yeah.
You're just looking around. Yeah, I just love it. You're just
It ended up. It was an accident photo shoot. It was.
Oh, okay.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. It turned into something a little bit different.
Oh my god.
Let's pretend we believe you.
Photo shoots, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, I'll pass it to Ringo.
Oh, to me already? Oh, well, I'm the last one. Okay. Okay, it's gonna sound really bad, but I go to conventions, and I used to bring a doll with me every time, but every time I see a doll, you know, you do that thing where you zero in, and you go crazy on the person who's holding a doll. I have a thing. I really like hip joints. I like the squiggly hip joint. And so I always do this, and I feel really bad. I always panty skirt dolls, but it's not because I want to look at the panties. I just want to look at the hip joint. But I'm like such a creep. I'm like, oh, she's so pretty. Every time I see one, I like, for some reason the hip joint makes me really happy. So I panty skirt dolls without being really lazy most of the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, note to self: my dolls with skirts will not put them around you.
I love the hip joints. They're so cool.
The hip joints, sure.
The hip joints.
Sure, it's the hip joints.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass it on to Kizuna.
I'm so sorry. My microphone was muted. I have small children, so.
It's all good.
So my dirty little secret of the BJD hobby is that I live vicariously through my dolls, because I'm kind of bigger in size, and so I don't get to wear all like the cute clothes, and so when I'm shopping for my BJDs, I'm really shopping for me. So it's just like, oh my god, this is so adorable. I would look great in this.
That's awesome.
I have a horrible Fairyland addiction. I made the mistake of buying one Fairyland doll, and now I have like 10 MSDs and 4 SD Fairyland dolls. So I also have Resin Soul and Lutz. But yeah, I guess my biggest dirty little secret would probably be that I live vicariously through my dolls. I also really like to dress my boys up as girls.
Fun. Fun.
And like I'll get really mad, and it's terrible, but I get really mad when people are like, "Oh, what a cute girl!" I'm like, "That's a boy."
But they're dressed up as like super passable. Like that's what always happens. I love that. It's like a staple thing that happens in this hobby. Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna get it. Wait. Key. Oh! I was like, I'm gonna get it, but I already messed it up. Key. Anna?
Yeah!
Okay, sorry.
I'm proud of you.
It took me a while. Sorry, my bad. So, guilty pleasures, anything?
Well, I mean, I only have one BJD right now, but I plan for them all to be like, I'm a writer, so I plan for them all to be my characters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my cousin also has a BJD that I bought him, right after I got mine. And even though the characters have nothing to do with each other, I'm just like, clearly she needs a friend. And since you have a boy doll, they are going to be crack paired together. Even if they're not in the same set. Like, her character is from the 1700s, and mine is from modern day. And I'm like, nope, they're together, I don't care.
You are a beautiful person. I love you.
I love that.
Love has no boundaries. Our time, I guess, time lapses or whatever. That's
Okay,
great.
I am so sorry. My phone died, so I had to go run and get a charger.
Okay.
My phone is super stupid, and I don't have my laptop with me. I'm currently downloading some photos for stop motion. So.
All good.
Cool. Okay.
Awesome. So your dolls are paired off.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Already done.
dolls.
Already done. Done deal. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Now pass it. And I already forgot. Katie? Cassie?
Cassidy!
Ah, like,
You'll get it,
the
Asenva.
2 things that I got. I'll get it, guys. I'll try my best. We should all wear name tags next time, so that way, you know.
Hello, my name
Hello,
is.
my name
Just
is.
say our
Sam.
names.
I actually have one of
Spray
those
painted
shirts.
shirts that say your names.
Yes. Awesome. So, Cassidy. Yes, Cassidy.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasures.
I don't know. This is actually my first doll and my only doll at the moment, so I haven't really explored all that stuff. But I don't know. I've never even really taken out her eyes yet. I just got her a little while ago.
Don't worry. It's like to have shame,
So
and
I
we
guess
all
that's
do.
something. But guilty pleasure. Maybe it's. I can't think of anything actually.
Do you like
I have
looking at
yet to
risque
learn.
objects?
I have yet to find something.
It will happen.
It'll happen.
It'll happen
It'll
eventually.
happen.
Your day will come, child. It will come.
Thank you, mother.
Okay, I'll pass it to Yuki.
Well, I have multiple. Like, I tend to take risque photos. I have a doll head floating around because it came free with this one. And my favorite thing to do is hold it where the light is shining through and take pictures of it and post it on my friend's so I have it on my friend's thing to scare the living daylights out of them. And they're saying that they're hell dolls. And I'm sitting there like, no, they're not. They're lovely things. They're lovely.
Oh my gosh.
I had a
That
doll
has happened to me
for
before.
some reason. It's just their feet that I like. I love touching their feet.
You know what? This is the Keep Shame Free chat. You're allowed to have that.
It's all good, guys.
It's okay.
There's no judging.
My friend thinks that my Nano Rabbi and my 2 AI dolls, she just like she'll take off her clothes, and it's the weirdest thing. She'll be like, oh my gosh, look at their cute little butt cracks.
Oh my god.
I laughed through the whole thing. I'm like, are you okay? Like, she'll literally come to my house just to do that. And it's hilarious.
Well then.
It's interesting. Well, we all actually went through it, so I'm super glad. Yay! Yay, team! We did it! Okay, let's move on to the next one. So the next one that I have, I'm pulling out my phone. Your favorite thing about the hobby so far? Like, what have you just really just loved about it so far? And I'll start back up at the beginning with our friend over here.
My favorite thing about the hobby is that, well, I was the one that kind of got my friends into it. So I guess it's sharing it with my friends. I got my cousin into it the other day, and he started looking up like stuff on I think he was on Flickr, and then he was on Tumblr, and then he was just on, I think he was on Instagram, and I finally got to connect with him, and I think that's probably my favorite thing about the hobby. Next to meeting so many other people that I don't really know, but they're like close to my area. So I'm not saying this is a good idea to go out and like meet some random stranger, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
But they might have
What does
dolls
that make
and
us
candy.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dolls and candy. Bit of ice.
So, but like, I ended up setting, me and a couple of my friends and my cousin are helping me work out a meeting, like a little doll group at our local Starbucks. So it's gonna be fun. That's really my favorite thing about the hobby.
Awesome.
Next to the jointing, just saying.
Oh.
Jointing.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that's probably why I got into these dolls. I love posability. Anything that looks like it could be human. That like I'm that creepy person that will take apart dolls and then like separate their limb, like take monster high dolls and separate limb by limb and make a necklace out of them.
Oh. I'm digging your
There it
style,
is.
kid.
No.
To scare people.
You sure that's not your guilty pleasure?
This webcast has been knocked up a level. It has gone up a notch. there it is. All right, Fantasy A.
Okay, so I don't know. This might be like an easy cop-out answer, but honestly, like, I think my favorite thing about just like BJDs and the hobby in general is how creative it gets. Because I mean, for me, my mom was totally okay with me getting these dolls because it's kind of like a way for me to extend my creativity. And, I created characters for all of them and, clothing and painted the faces. And then, I finally found a friend a few years into the hobby, and so we do stuff together. And so I just like how it just spurs more and more, like, creativity. And, like, you talk to someone and they have so many things to bring to the hobby about their dolls and stuff. So, yeah.
I like that.
Awesome.
I like
That's
how
really
that
fun.
sounds.
Yay.
Really good.
Okay.
Yay.
Nice. Cool. Ring dip.
Okay. So, like, I have two things that I would like for this hobby. Like, the reason I got into it is because I love customization. Those websites where you go on and you make, it's like doll maker websites?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I'm addicted to those. I have little characters that I make all the time. Like, this is Hunter, and he's my very first original character I ever made in my entire life, and I only got him like 2 years ago. And like, I love the fact that I can take something of my own head and make it 3D, and I can like hold it right here. It's like that's this. I love that the customization of them. I'm just like, yeah. I'm the kind of person who like I customize my phone with stickers and keychains, and I make everything like if it could be unique to me. I'm all about it. And then the other reason, what are you doing? My cat, he's attacking my wall. But the other thing I like is the people I meet. Like, for example, Asenva, I met her like when I was like 2 years into the hobby, and we've been bros ever since. Because literally, here's the hint. If you want to be friends with Asenva, send her free things, and then she starts talking to you.
That's not it. That's not it.
I've sent free things.
That's
I
so
sent
funny.
I sent Asenva a package full of stuff
You
from
know
my
what,
room.
Asenva? I'm so
Started talking to
happy.
me. But it was just a joke. I sent her a package, and then we just started talking back and forth. I sent her like the most random stuff, like a Bakugan and like manga, and but then like you just meet cool people. Like I have this friend Spore, and we barely talk about BJDs anymore, but we just talk all the time. And she lives in Canada, and she just like the thing where she randomly sends me things. Like she finds really dumb Yu-Gi-Oh figurines, and she sends me from Canada. She's like, no, this is important. You needed this, and like it's the community. So basically, what my favorite parts are the community and the customization of the dolls. Like the fact I can go to any convention and immediately know I will find at least 10 people I can talk to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And movie to Kizuna.
Okay, so what I like most about the hobby, first I'd like to say originally I wasn't going to get into this hobby. A lot of the dolls that I had seen were really creepy. But eventually, like, I saw one at SakuraCon that I really loved, and I'm like, I'm going to look into this again. And I found Resin Soul, and I ended up with a Resin Soul May and a Resin Soul song. And anyways, and that's what started me in the hobby. And what I love about this hobby has to be the community. People are so accepting and loving and kind. At least in my experience, I've had a really positive experience in the hobby. I know that there is a darker side to this hobby, like confession blogs and people really being, naughty. And I try to keep my head down, but I started a group in the Pacific Northwest for people, and it's just gotten so great. And we go to we drive very far to go see each other, and it's this little group that we have, and it's just a great break, and we all talk about stuff, and I normally give away free gifts. So whenever you go to a meet and Katie is there, it's she's bringing free stuff. So I really like the community. I found such good friends in this hobby, and they get involved in my personal life, which is great, honestly, because I need the support. And for me, I really wanted to get into the hobby because, again, like someone said earlier, the character aspect of it. I have a lot of original characters. I'm a writer and I'm an artist. And so the 20 dolls I do have aren't my OCs, in my stories, but the 4 SDs that I do have are my OCs, like Inari here. And she was my first one to be an OC, and I'm absolutely in love with her. It's so cool to see something that I created when I was 13 years old finally come to life and be able to hold it and make things for it, and that people like her and like the stuff that I designed. So honestly, it just all comes back to the community of things. You guys are all so wonderful, and it's great for me. So I never feel lonely as long as I'm in this hobby.
Nice. Aw, so sweet, guys.
So Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. What's her name?
No, you're not. Wait. Why? What is wrong with me? Seriously,
What is you're a teacher? You're supposed to know people's names. This
No,
is
I'm
your
only
job.
programmed to memorize 22 names, and then after the year goes off, I ignore them. You can't. My students will come back to see me the following year. I'm like, hey, buddy, what's going on? Wait, no. Kiana?
Yeah!
Yeah, you did it! You did it, kid. You did
Asenva,
it.
I wish you were a teacher, just saying.
Yeah.
No, man, it's crazy in my room. Anyway, sorry, Kiana. Resin.
Since I'm a writer, I really like that creative aspect of being able to bring my characters to life. But I think the real reason, I got on YouTube and stuff is, with the community, how nice and accepting, and, how you'll always find a friend in the community. It doesn't matter who you are or where you came from. Somebody's going to be there for you, no matter what happens. So, that was part of it, because I was like, well, I might just sit here with a doll in the corner. But then I became a part of YouTube because I was like, there's so many nice people that I'd love to, talk to and hang out with, online. So I really think the community is a big part of the thing I really enjoy about, BJDs.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Just a quick shout out. I just kind of wanted to piggyback on that really fast. I really do think, honestly, the YouTube community is really awesome. I don't think I've seen a lot of YouTube drama. We see it sometimes, on the Facebook group, and then, you'll see it, of course, on Tumblr. But I really do enjoy YouTube a lot. I honestly love looking through people's videos. But anyway, sorry. Moving on to YouTube. I just wanted to piggyback on that because I thought that was such a nice comment.
Did we lose someone? We lost someone.
We lost Cassidy.
Okay.
No, we just lost the person we were gonna go to.
I haven't found the BJD group out here where I live. There's not very much of saying anything. Whenever you try to look it up, it's not there. So I have no friends that are in that group.
Well, locally, you have internet friends.
Yeah, you too. We're people
right now. Congratulations.
I'm talking about physically going out and meeting them.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I live in such a small town. I'm literally the only person in my entire town who owns a BJD. But you know,
Yeah, I don't have any people nearby me either, except for my cousin, which I got into the hobby. So
I just go to conventions, and that's how I find them. I drive hours just to go.
Yeah.
And
Conventions are the best places to stalk people for dolls. You just have to like look for the person carrying another tiny person.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Or just look for a doll meetup because we usually have meetups like in the panel schedule.
But I live in Nevada, and where I live, what's normal is not normal.
Well, I live in Florida. I at least live in the least normal state of all of them. I feel you.
No.
I live in Michigan,
You
and
don't
there's
understand.
basically
People
nobody.
walking down the street, when you think somebody's sitting in a big tutu with a bottle isn't normal, it is normal where I'm from. Okay. That's normal, and they're usually drunk.
Well, you live in Nevada. What do you expect?
Yeah. But my favorite thing about the BJD hobby is basically being able to customize them and make up your own story for them. Like, for example, him. He has magic. He is from a race called the Ancients, and there's a race that I haven't got the doll for, are called the Vampires. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I was happy to go, well, he has a curse on his family and he can't hug anyone of the opposite sex or else he'll kill that.
And we're like, yeah, Furuba!
Yeah.
Gonna win.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. So, man, guys, we're on a roll. That was like, what, 1, 2, 3 questions we've been through? Okay.
Yep.
So, the next question I'm going to put forth for you all is, I wish there was more blank. I wish there was more blank. So I'm going to start off at the beginning with Brooke.
I wish there were more storage units. I'm being truthful, and I wish there was more money in the world. Then I'd be a wealthy BJD collector. If we could rewrite that Britney Spears song, though, oh my gosh. But I swear, I like first 5 seconds of getting into I found out. I didn't really find out what BJDs were. I kind of found those out when I started started customizing pull-ups. I looked for the 8-9 wig size or whatever wig size a pull-up is, and I found dolls that looked not like a pull-up. They had way bigger bodies and looked more realistic. And so I decided, I just clicked on the photo and it took me to a Flickr page, and it was just all of these distinct dolls.
We have somebody.
Wait, who?
We have someone.
BJD, new person.
Yay! BJD. Okay,
BJD.
we'll let Bro finish, and then we'll go ahead and we'll hop over.
But so I I found all those, and in the first 5 seconds I was like, oh my god, I wish there was more money, because I kept looking at I think the first doll I ever looked at was this big distinct blue-haired super dolphy, and I didn't even the face. This was before I ever got into anime or manga, and so the face was really weird to me. I'm she doesn't have a nose, she doesn't have lips.
Like a Dolphy Dream?
Yeah, Dolphy Dreams. And I was just oh, I need more money. So I wish there was more storage units in the world. I wish there was more money, and I think, and Huju has now become my favorite company with the Anthro dolls. So I wish that they made more Anthros, a bigger rabbit. Even though I know there's what's the company that makes the rabbi in the large size? Isn't it
It's Fallen Doll, I think.
Yeah,
and then
Fallen Doll.
And Hippos does a lot of stuff
yeah,
too.
it was Fallen Doll.
It's an ABS version of it.
But yeah, I didn't
think it's Fallen.
I didn't not to throw shade or anything, but I really like I liked Huju's take on the rabbi more than Fallen Doll's.
And then Hujo also has that big doll with the foot paws and the
yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want Dalsura Calliope, but that's totally another topic. So
I guess you could say you also wish there was more Anthro dolls.
Yeah,
in the
I
hobby,
wish there were more
big
Anthro dolls, definitely.
Okay.
Maybe less expensive.
Yeah.
Let's jump over and do a quick introduction because we have a new friend. Yay! So it says Sarah on your thing. Would you like us to call you Sarah?
Well, on my YouTube page, I go by Memori. I have like a fairly popular YouTube, I guess. Not really popular, but like it was more popular when I was like with pull-up dolls because I was really into that for a really long time.
Yes, pull-ups.
So wait, did I hear it? Memori with an M?
It's Momori. That was the old nickname I made.
What?
Emory. Like Emery?
No, Momori. Momori.
Better than nothing.
Momori.
Memori.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Memori. Wait, I think I have seen your channel before. Maybe I'll do. The name sounds familiar. So I think maybe.
If you do BJX, if Asenva sees you, she stalks everyone.
I lurk in the shadows. So, yes. Cool. So do you have a dolly with you? And I do see those free posters in the upper left-hand corner. Shout out to the free boys. Shout out. Shout out to them. So, who do you have?
And she's like, oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I have these. I actually have 3 BJDs, but one of them is over there because I'm thinking of selling her, so I'm not really gonna advertise. Although maybe I should if you guys want to buy. Oh, but this is my Bobo. Her arm's in an awkward position here, and her skirt is riding up. But hello, this is Esther and JD and her. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Is that a May?
No, she's a Ya, but pretty much the same.
Yeah. The Ya's really pretty.
Yeah, I know. She got a lot of compliments on DOA, and it made me happy.
Yeah, her face is really nice.
I know. This here, who's hidden from the camera, is Ethan.
I've never been on DOA. Is it a safe place? I've heard of it, but
it's safe. It's just
I heard that there can be some drama there, so I like stayed away.
I really loved it when I started the hobby, but as of late, it's kind of empty.
Resin.
Oh. Resin.
We have open discussion. We have open discussion at the end. I just want to make sure I can get through the questions for this first episode. So I feel like I did it.
Sorry. Explain to the new person. We say resin when we want to get back on topic.
So we'll go ahead and we'll jump back to you so we can ask you the question that we're currently asking. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to
Fan.
So Fan, what is your? I wish there was more of blank.
Okay, like a couple. I wish there was more cheaper like doll clothes because I spend a fortune on doll pants and I hate it. And then I also wish there was more like 50 to 55 centimeter range clothes and dolls and stuff because one of my dolls is 55 centimeters and he is a butt to dress, and I found out that he has to wear girl pants pretty much. So.
That's that struggle.
That's what Bobies are like.
Yeah. So, jump over to Ranga.
Okay. Well, like, for me, I have very simple taste in the hobby, so I'm not like, I wish there was more anthros, I wish there was more this. I'm like, I just wish there was more shoes. Because, like, I love shoes, but, like, it's really hard to find shoes that you put on a doll and they look like they're shoes, not like they're wearing, like, pillows on their feet because they're so big. Because, like, with SDs, it's pretty cool. I mean, I have some pretty nice SD shoes and stuff like that. They look nice, but, like, with MSDs or, like, YoSDs, it looks like they're wearing, like, clown shoes. Because it
does.
And it bothers me. And, like, I'm a tiny. I have a Hujo baby, so she's like this big. Her name's Ponyo, and I love her. And, but I have no shoes for her. Because, like, where am I her feet are, like, the size of my freaking fingernail, and it bothers me. I just wish shoes looked better, I guess. because I have a phobia about shoes. Like I get, you know, people have nightmares about going to school naked. I have nightmares about going out places and me forgetting my shoes. Like that's honestly, God, it's a stress dream. I have a stress dream about forgetting my shoes, and like I wake up in a cold sweat, and like shoes, and like I have 50 pairs of shoes of my own. I guess I put my own little phobia into the dolls. Like no, they have shoes. I don't know why. So I guess it was there's more shoes. Wait. Okay, frozen.
Cool.
Yeah, the shoes.
Cool. Awesome. We jump over to Kizuna.
Okay, so like there's a couple things that I wish there was more of. I'm gonna expand on the shoe thing real quick. I wish there was more MSD shoes. Specifically, like SD shoes have like cute styles, and then you go to MSD and it's just like these aren't nearly as cool as the SD shoes I were just looking at. And Minifee Moe needs to have more shoes because their feet are ridiculously small and just I don't know what they were thinking. I wish there was more fantasy type dolls. I'm hoping now with Fairyland's new line, Fairyline, that they will release an MSD Fawn, which would be amazing. And then, like, in general, like, I think shoes is a big deal for, like, MSD. I think that's literally, like, I wish there were more MSD shoes. And I have to stuff the toes of all my shoes because I have only slim mini fees. And even on the resin soles, it's like they're huge shoes. I have a pair of doll heart shoes that look like they're meant for an SD, but they're actually MSD, and they make my doll look ridiculous when they wear them. So, more shoes! I'm in favor of that.
Hello, cat. Is there a cat behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. Did you have another one, or was that the shoes? The shoes.
That was it. That was it.
Cool. Shoes. Moving on. Kiana.
Yay! You got it quicker!
Yeah! 2 points. Check.
We're keeping score. I think I think I'm moving on to SDs after I get the set of characters that go along with her. But in finding the characters that go along with her, I wish there was more like mature-looking MSD boys. Because I feel like most of the MSD boys look like little like baby boys, and I'm like, no, I need a mature-looking boy.
That's like not Idle House, because that's the only other option for like mature MSD.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
That's often Asenva's problem. Asenva wants more fishy boys.
The ongoing thing, ongoing battle. Okay.
I second the Bishy Boy directive.
Let me see. You know what? If you type it out in group chat, I think I'll probably be able to say it better. Emory.
Memori. It's not all about Emory, Asenva. Okay.
No, that's what I'm like.
You can have other friends that don't give you dolls, you know.
But I think it's probably like memory. Did you see my chat thing? I don't know if you can see my chat thing.
Memory.
No, that's not like. No, it's an Memory.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like.
No,
guys, it's fine, guys.
Sure.
BJD.
BJD.
Oh, BJD.
Love floor.
BJD. Okay, we'll go back to you. Sorry. So wait, I feel really bad though.
It's fine.
Because it cuts off when I hear like the sharp pronunciation of it. So is it Emory or Memory?
It's Memori.
Memory. Okay, I got it. I won't mess it up anymore. Memory.
Memory. Ask Kiana if she believes it.
Fine. I don't really care. Just go for it. Whatever.
But Memory, I wish there were more.
I definitely agree with the shoe thing, because I have 2 dolls here and my little Hujo over there that I'm trying to sell that were like literally impossible to find shoes for because resin soles have huge feet, but then they're also slim. So it's like in the shoe, but it's always loose, and it's so annoying. And then my little boy here has giant feet for an MSD, so he barely fits in any shoes. It took me forever to... Oh my, she just fell over. It took me forever to find any... It took me forever to find any shoes that fit this freaking loser. It's so annoying. But I have another idea. Oh, the other thing was, I wish that there was more like Yo SD styled clothes.
I wish there were more.
They're all like, they all seem to be like the same style, like a cute little kid or whatever, but there's a lot of like brutality on the side.
That were like literally impossible to find shoes for because
Yeah.
the soles are also squished. It's like in the shoe, but it's
I think it's kimchi. Just real quick before we jump back to you, you might need to put on like a headset or something because I think you're getting feedback from your mic.
Put headphones in.
Just a heads up. We'll come back to you.
Yeah, because it's like scrambling my brain.
It's all good. It's all good. So, YoSD clothing. I think it's really interesting that you guys, all of you, are like talking about the shoes. I never really noticed it until you guys mentioned it. About the
Stupid
shoe
sometimes,
stuff.
and it bothers me.
But it's
Okay,
like,
sorry about that. I put headphones on.
no,
Thank
it's all
you.
good.
Oh, he just fell over.
The only thing about
All right,
the annoying
hopefully.
is with the strings are so thick. It's just it's out of scale. Wrong.
Yeah. Alright. Resin. Sorry.
Resin.
So you had, so you said no YoSD clothing.
I said, I think it's more of the style of MSD clothes. I mean, sorry, USD clothes. There's not enough like diversity. It's all like the same style of like some like little kid. You know, like what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Cause like, you know, especially like SDs and MSDs nowadays, since there's been like mini fees and slim MSDs, there's been like tons of different styles. But I even on like Taobao, where there's like tons of different stuff. That's where I buy all my clothes from. It's literally like one certain style, so it's like really hard to find diversity, and it's really annoying.
Yeah. So. I hear you. Okay, so we have two friends before I jump to our next friend, Yuki, to answer the question. Just to do a quick introduction. I see my doll. Hands. I'm not sure what's going on. Eileen? Is it Eileen? Eileen? Are you there?
Are you there?
Not once. If you are with us, Eileen. I'm your doll. Wave at us. Nope. Okay, we'll come back to you then. Kimchi's getting a headset.
Okay,
which is
good.
Awesome. Yay!
Yay!
Yay for Kimchi. Or Kimichi, not kimchi. My bad. I just really like kimchi.
Kimchi.
You don't like
Kimichi, I don't know if you'd like to introduce yourself, Kimichi.
I'm gonna still muted.
Try to unmute.
There we go.
I don't think I have you muted anymore.
It
Are you
says.
still muted?
You muted them.
Yeah, it says you muted them.
But I have no option to unmute.
Okay.
How do I fix?
Wait, okay, it's better. I'm not muted anymore.
Yay! It's fixed. Hallelujah. So, buddy, Kimichi, do you want us to call you Kimichi? Alright, do you have a different name? Maybe? He's just super shy and super confused. Why am I here? We're just doing introductions.
Sorry.
This is the Minecraft Let's Play.
Minecraft for the win.
Kimichi, I'm not sure if you have a mic.
Okay.
Well,
do you have a mic?
BJD. You have a new friend.
Oh, another friend, BJD.
Well, we'll jump back. Yes, there you are. I hear you. You spoke, and I heard you.
Okay, so do I introduce myself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. My name is Kim, and I've been in the hobby since 2010.
Good.
But I've always been just lurking.
Story of my life.
First time coming out.
Yay! Exciting! exciting. So happy and so proud for you.
Everybody does
Do you have any dollies, Kim?
I have Sia right now with me.
Oh. Yes, please show.
No, we don't want to see any dolls in this chat room. We don't like anything about dolls.
Those are
Oh
scary.
my God,
Oh,
beautiful! Oh, Marilyn, beautiful baby. Colored hair, yes.
I'm about that life.
That's awesome. Yay!
I cannot wait to get my Saya.
Amazing.
Okay. And we have another new person.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna jump to our other new friend so that our new friend can introduce himself because they came back.
Yay! But it's the one that have the making out dolls.
Is it Eileen or Eileen?
Eileen, or you can call me Silverbean.
It's you, buddy. I'm all like, Eileen. Just kidding. Hello. Hey, Silverbean, what's up? I'm so glad you're here.
Hi, I'm all like,
oh, man.
I'm all like, oh, what other things can I poke around in Facebook?
We liked your picture you just had sitting there.
Nice. Well, would you like to? I know who you are, and I'm pretty sure other people know who you are, but you can introduce yourself for sure.
Oh, the honor.
Yes. We're amongst.
I'm Eileen, or my persona online is Silverbean. I have a small. I'm a crazy doll artist, and I create dolls and doll accessories with 3D printing. So let me grab. All right, someone on here somewhere. Like my my dolls are like over on the other side of my computer desk. So it's all like where. Camera, of course, is facing the wrong direction. Ah, here we go. Come here, you. So, this is one of them.
Oh, I see
a little
them.
brownie.
Oh, that's cool.
The 3D printed ball jointed ponies, like My Little Ponies.
I remember
Stuff. And I have a doll subscription box.
Go check
that
out my
I really enjoy having fun with.
Were you at like Katsucon or something? I've
been to the Atlanta Ball Jointed Doll Convention. I lurk there a lot. I like them a lot. And then I've been to the St. Louis Doll Convention, and then I've been to Dollicon in Dallas, Texas, which is part of Acon.
Which you need to go back next year so we can meet. Word, yo.
It was such a mixed feeling trip. So I'm all like, I don't know if they talk to me, and I'll I don't know.
Just come to hang out with me at the party. Okay, anyway. Sorry, my bad, Resin. I'm off topic. My bad. Okay, so yes, Eileen, yay! Okay, I promise I'll go back to where we were. Okay, so going back to my question, I wish there were more. What, Yuki?
Fitting pants.
Oh my gosh.
How many times I've sat him down and his
Preach,
pants
sister,
are falling
preach.
off. I'm sitting there like, have girls.
And I'm like,
they either show their butt cracks or show up their nipples. Like, that's what pants are.
Like right off. It's horrible.
True.
Oh.
You have to get like pants that go up to like their nipples in order so when they sit down you don't show butt crack. I'm like,
I'm so glad you showed the butt because this is now truly a webcast. It is now a video chat session with BJDs.
Let me get my singles, ladies.
Honestly, I found the best clothing option that doesn't do that is what is it? Oh, I had it in my head. Alice's Collections. Their clothes tend to be really good. Like this is an Alice Collections pant, and it fits him right at his waist, and like they don't fall off, and he sits, and you don't see butt crack.
Yeah,
so far,
I have a couple
Collections
of those.
is good.
I'm also a very, very poor college student, so I'm sitting here. This is your only pair of clothing. Don't lose your pants.
That's gonna be me next year. Woo!
I'm all
so
like,
excited.
Youngins.
I'm small, yeah.
Forever.
So cute. Cool. Pants, that's awesome. Okay, let me jump to the new friends that didn't get to answer. So, Kim, I wish there were more.
Blank.
I wish there were more. Well, I really wish there were more BJD reviews.
Oh yeah.
For different companies, like. Yeah.
Oh, so.
Add that to my
Like
to-do
anything in
list.
specific, Kim, like you want?
Like, for example, more reviews of each BJD. So, like, when you're going ahead and looking at stuff and you're like, oh, I like this thing from this BJD and stuff like that. And it's really nice to watch reviews of how they pose, of their mobility, if you really like to get them. Because sometimes you're like, oh, nice box opening, and then it's really, really nice. And then when you get it, it's like, oh, I thought it's gonna move like this, but like it doesn't pose as well. So
Yeah.
I wish there were more of those reviews.
Joints, man. Joints.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay. I jump to my other friend, Eileen. I wish there were more.
How in the world do I make these joints crap? I wish there were more. I wish there were more artists that were more forthcoming about their processes. Like, I would love to see more companies and things with more work in progress shots. I mean, they don't have to, reveal their mysterious secrets, but it would be great to see, more behind the scenes from big companies to single crazy artists like myself. I would love to see that more in the hobby, for sure.
That's a good one. I like that too. That's legit. Did everyone get to answer this question? We did? Yes?
Yeah.
I think we did.
I think so.
Cool. Awesome. Guys, we're on a roll, and we have a couple. I think we'll probably just end it like just as we finish the last question, so I'm not sure if we'll have time for open conversation. But let me go ahead and throw out the next question really quick. Maybe we can do like a lightning thing and like say it in 2 sentences or less. Like, so whatever it is, you have to like say it like just whatever it is. Most interesting dolls you have seen. So anything that from like sculpts that you have seen online to maybe somebody's doll that you've seen in person that you thought was really interesting. I'll share one really quick. I had never seen it's a Zoom doll, and I can't even think of what the guy's name is, but he has like a crab claw, and I didn't even know that existed. And my friend had it, and she brought it, or she had it at a meet. And I didn't even know it existed. And it was like a big crab claw. It was for a hot-looking guy with a crab claw. And I don't know why. But,
Crabbing for just attracting mates.
And I was like, okay, cool.
There's every type in the doll field. There's every type.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, bro, like in 2 sentences or less. Most interesting thing you've seen.
There is one doll that is a spider, has a spider attachment, and I love her.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then the other one is Dulcera Calliope. I just attract to her the most. That's why I'm saving up for her. I actually watched Asenva's video, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this doll.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Next, Eileen. Most interesting thing.
Is it weird to say mine? I make some weird dolls.
Next one out for you. Crab claw. Name it Cinda.
So your dolls. Anyone in specific that's like sticks out to you?
Octoling, probably. This is octopus.
Yeah, that one.
Because, tentacles, man.
Yeah.
I have alternating tentacles. And I'm totally going for this. I'm like, okay, I want to do like a mermaid, but I want to do like something that's not been done. I'm like, oh, octopuses are cool, and I'm all like doing it. I'm like, the whole time I'm like, people are gonna take this the wrong way, but that's okay.
Awesome. Cool. Then jump to Fan, a TA.
Probably just doll chateau in general. Like, some of their dolls I'm not that attracted to, but like, just the elongated proportions I really like.
They have fun.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Next, Ringo. Wait, just kidding. It didn't jump. Yes, Ringo.
Okay, so okay, there's this only doll. I don't get terrified of dolls, but the one I hate is the dolls with the extra neck joint. It gives me the creeps and it makes me like nauseous to look at. I can't look at the extra neck. I'm like, no, go away.
Like the only one I've seen that makes it bearable is the one with where someone did it like the African style, where they really try to elongate the neck, like the necklace rings all the way down. That looked okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fact that there's the head, and then the head can just make a 90-degree turn. And I'm like, no, bad.
It's wrong.
Okay.
Good. That was an interesting one. Cool. Cam. Most interesting doll you've seen, either online or in person.
Oh, me? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I thought we were like following the thing.
Yeah,
so,
I think my order is different than y'all's order is.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause we're at the end. Yeah, you were yourself.
Yeah, like me, I'm in the middle. That's where I'm at in mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so the most interesting one that I've seen so far are Dozo and Anson and Moment, the flower dolls.
Oh yeah.
Those are
And
so
the Lungsol Eloise and Amalthea. I guess the unicorn with wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are the most interesting ones. They're really, really nice. I think I'm gonna get one of the Eloise ones because she looks really nice.
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay. Kizuna. Most
Okay.
interesting.
So I have a couple, but the one that I want to say is like the most interesting that I've ever seen is the crying doll. I think her name is Mona. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Ring doll.
I think she's Ring Doll. Yeah, Ring Doll.
Oh my god.
I don't really, no offense to anyone, I don't really like her, but like she has to be the most interesting, curious looking doll I've ever seen.
And they love it. Like they always gush about that doll. Like I've seen them twice in person and they always talk about it.
Oh my god, I'm just finding her. What is with her? She's so sad.
And then a couple of dolls that I just want to put out there that I like that I saw this year is the Lutz Zeus, Soul Doll, Aheliel, I can't say it, and Junia, and then Sum Noelia. And Sum Puss in Boots had to be the most surprising doll I'd ever seen. I'm scrolling down the pictures, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's got a cat face. And then all of a sudden he turns into this hot piece of doll, and I'm just like,
oh my god, that is exciting. I love that. A hot piece of doll. Oh my god, I get it.
That's
really like
We're making t-shirts now.
So that's
Send me one.
Oh my goodness.
And I'd be like, dang, that's a hot piece of doll.
I'd buy one.
That's a thing now. I do want
Oh
a
my god,
shirt with
that's
that on
something
it.
that's something Yue would totally say to Kai, and Kai would be like,
Yeah.
no, go away.
Oh man.
I'm writing myself a memo.
Yes. I will write that down as well.
Sure.
Hot piece of
I'm so
doll.
glad
By the way, guys, have you seen the Ring Doll Gang? Gang?
Ring Doll Gang? G-A-N-G?
Yeah.
Let me look at it.
G-H-I-N. He's limited to just 10 worldwide. And did you see his release? It's like the vampire thingy.
I'm looking at. How do you spell it? G-A...
I-N.
G-I-N.
If anybody gets the link
Gang.
first, post it in the
Gang.
chat.
Yeah, post in the chat.
Put in Ting Doll, not Ring
sorry.
Doll.
I'm gonna jump to Nyx real quick. So Resin, I'm gonna jump to Nyx.
Ta-da.
Yay! So most interesting one you have seen.
I mean, like, a lot of people are talking about, like, dolls that weird them out, and dolls don't really weird me out. Like, my room is horror-themed. I don't know if you can tell, but, like, horror is my thing. But one of the most interesting dolls I've seen, I don't know if you've seen it, Doll Chateau Irma. It's like it's one of their centaur girls, MSD centaur girls.
Oh,
but her body is a skeleton and with thorns in it.
Oh my god.
I was just like, this is really interesting.
Oh.
I don't know if I've seen.
I can send you a link.
Yeah,
Oh,
please
she's
link
so
these. I'd like to
cool.
look at these eventually. So yeah, if you guys link that, that'd be sweet. Cool.
Like dolls don't creep me out. It's just that extra little neck joint. It makes me like their neck's broken and it hurts my. It's like something animalistic. My brain's like, no, bad, go away. That's bad. I can't. Face animal brain.
Oh, that is so weird.
Let me find that first. Thanks, that's cool. I want to look at that. I will look at that in just a bit. I'm gonna jump to Mamori. Mamori, what's the most interesting one you've seen?
Actually, it's probably one of my like complete grail dolls or whatever, and that's the Angel Battle skeletons, the USD skeletons. They are so cool. Like, they're kind of like unknown, but they're really cute. They're like actual skeleton, like like you know how Angel of Dream had that skeleton head a while ago,
right?
As like an event or something. But these are like completely like the bodies are skeletons, and they're just for some reason they have like anime face-ups, which is a really weird combination. But they're so cute, and I'm like, I want one so bad. It's just
like
I wish they were
Sans
more
from
popular.
Undertale?
Yes, I guess. They're so cute, but they're really expensive, so that's why I haven't picked one up yet. Maybe someday.
I have to look up that one too and see if I can.
I just clicked
They're
on
so
the
cute.
Too.
ring doll one. I'm like, yep, the hot piece of doll. I'm going to agree with that one.
Yeah, I saw it. It is a hot piece of doll.
I'm all like, oh, there it is. Click. Yep, I can see what they're saying. I smell what they're cooking.
Thanks. Let's jump to Yuki.
Oh, what is it? It's the long soul dolls. They have detachable genitalia.
Oh
my god!
Oh my god!
Yes!
Dragon Doll Uncle Body.
BJD genitalia. We have completed it. The bingo sheet is complete.
No, it's gone. It's done. No, it's that's Dragon Doll.
Yeah, no, it's Dragon Doll.
Dragon Doll Uncle Body.
Oh, let's do boob size A, boob size B, or boob size C.
No, that brings a joke because my friend, he used to make a joke when he was a robot. He's like, I have magnetic penis, and I'm like, no, here it is, and I linked it to him, and he laughed so hard. He's like,
oh my god!
I remember I was.
Not only that, you have two different forms. You were like,
three.
Why do I three forms?
Yeah.
Actually, there's five
Five?
forms.
I thought
Yeah.
there's three. There's five?
Yeah, there's five.
Ew.
Yes, because I just got my podcast and he has 5. My brother was like,
Dragon Ball
this
Z,
isn't real.
like what? It doesn't have 5 forms.
I remember someone had the first and they were like blushed, and it was on Facebook, and they're like, here's a.
Yeah.
It looks. I remember I was just scrolling through my feed, and it's just like, there's one right there.
If you want to be a little bit more helpful with their NSFW post.
Okay, the very first time I saw one, the person, they flipped it so like instead of hanging down, it was hanging up, and they had like another doll like right next to it with its head next to it. I was like, no, what I've come here for. I am a child. I do not need this.
Honestly, this was like 2 years ago for me. I was like in 10th grade. Stop.
I was like a senior in high school. Yeah, I was like, I need this doll.
One that I saw with the elongated body, and then, nope, that doesn't count to the ones with the weird attachable parts. The attachable. They're interesting. I'm not gonna say
They're interesting.
I'm like, why
Like,
this? They've
why do
already
we
been
need it? Yeah.
And they're magnetic, so you pull it off, you have a shiny little rock.
Okay. We have every staple of this chat we need to get into.
It's happened.
It's happened.
We're good now. We're good. Successfully end this episode because we have talked about everything. You know, there's just no more secrets anymore. I mean,
we've shared a moment.
We've crossed that. I mean, we have become stronger as a group of friends here. So.
I want one of those dolls.
And like, I feel bad because Bro's right here, and Bro's the baby of the chat.
I know. I'm to shield you.
I'm around my friends a lot, so it gets normal.
She's forever tainted already. It's just too much.
Like
Stain has
BJDs
set
is a
in.
great hobby, like for teenagers, because
we're terrible parents,
so
guys.
much. We learned so much just from that stuff. So, but guys, I'm so impressed because we actually got through all the questions and 9:30 is the time that I designated. So technically, yes, I have to. I want to try to stick to doing a set time limit, so that way it's not like I said. If people want to look back and watch this, they're not going to be like, they spoke 4 hours about doll genitalia. So I want it to end like on a good note. Yeah. I want to end it on a good note. You know.
Well, it depends on what a good note is.
Exactly.
But I honestly do just want to thank you guys for joining me for like the first episode, and I just kind of want to drop some info real quick. So I'm planning on doing more of these. Hopefully, since this seemed to be pretty good, I would like to say pretty successful. Aside from the discussion of the things that we're PG-13, but it's all good. And I don't know how often I'm going to do this, but I will be dating on my Facebook if you guys are interested in joining another one, or people that are now watching the recorded version of this that is no longer live. I'll be providing the links inside of my Facebook page. I'd like to essentially try to do it, at least for now, at least once per month. And if I can do it, if it gets a little bit easier for me to do, maybe I'll do it like 2 times or 3 times a month. But yeah, so be looking for the link, and then I'll also do a preview of the questions, because this was just for today, just for fun. But I would like to dip into some controversial stuff too. So just to hear.
Ooh, a debate room.
Oh my
God! I would like to throw that out. So I'd like to see how it goes.
Debate.
Yeah, I know, man. You guys are all like, yeah, let's do it now.
I would be so up for that.
I'm so hyped for the debate room. Yes.
Fight.
So, yes, I will be giving you all my friends that were in the room today a huge thanks for joining me, because without you, it would have been just me talking by myself, and that would have been really boring.
That would have been sad.
I'm so happy I could join. Like,
Yeah, we're happy you could join too.
Yeah.
I was like overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my gosh, Asenva is hosting this, and my parents were like, who's Asenva? I'm like,
Facebook trolling for the win.
Oh my God, he was a dog, because I'm going to be on a live stream, and he was like, you're going to do what? And I was like,
I've been friends with Asenva for long enough. My mom just walked in and went, I'm black. She's okay, cool, then I won't talk. Because my mom, mom said people Asenva stuff and me for just too long. She's like, okay, fine, whatever. Click, feed the cats.
yeah, but I mean,
I'm so sorry. Sorry, bro.
No, it's okay. I'm really happy that I could make it to this, because it's Sunday. I don't have school tomorrow, thank God.
Me neither! Hit me up!
But I've been and it was so nice to meet you, Asenva, and everybody else here. It was so nice to meet you all.
Yes,
it was so nice to meet you too, guys. First video chat forever.
Pretending to have a social life. Yes, pretend we have a social life.
Yay. Well, super thanks again, guys, and I will be ending this broadcast for today. And like I said, if you guys want more information, or if you guys are looking to perhaps join a future episode, then look forward to it on my YouTube channel here. And then I will be also posting the links when the sessions are. So huge thanks again, guys. Yay!
Bye!